Okay, so right here what we have is we have a rig, and we're going to try and create a knee control with a pole vector constraint without the knee popping. And that can be a common issue that we have when we use IKs. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a NURBS circle. So here's my circle. You always want to make sure it's at the origin, and we want to immediately delete history. So we're going to double click on it, and we're going to name it CC underscore uh, L knee 01. And there we have it. Okay, then we're going to name this, and we're going to group it, and here we go. All right, so now that we have the group and we have the name, we are going to actually try constraining everything via the group, so then we don't have to worry about the control. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select my hip and my foot control, and then control select over here in the outliner the group of the knee, and we are going to go to our rigging menu, and we're going to go to constrain, and we're going to go to point, edit, reset, and there we go. So now we want to do a name constraint. So we're going to select the knee, and we're going to joint, and we're going to select the actual group, and we're going to go to constrain aim options box. I'm going to reset settings, and let's try our aim vector -1 in the Z, and we're going to do scene up, and we're going to add. Okay, so now it looks like this. So the next thing we're going to do is, now that we've done that, we don't need these constraints anymore. So we're going to get rid of both of them. And then we are going to select our knee group. Now, if I hit W, you'll see there's the move tool. I'm going to hit Control Shift right mouse press, and I'm going to go to this marking menu, which is going to change this from world mode to object mode for my knee controls directional access. So this is in the object. I'm going to move it forward this way. So it's going to go, I mean, you could also move it forward down, but that will be a problem later on. So we're going to do like this. Okay, so we moved it forward, and this should be at the angle of the plane, the pole vector plane that we're going to be using later. All right, so hopefully we're going to select our control. When you see there's no integers on the control over here in the channels box, and we're going to shift select our IK handle, and we're going to constrain pole vector. And as you can see, there's no shifting here. I mean, really the trick is moving that control in the object mode. And I know it's high, but that's okay. And we can of course rescale it, but if we do rescale it, we want to do it in component mode. And what's great here is what we can do is we can mirror our control. So you can use the MRT tool up here to mirror this control. Actually, let's select the group and MRT it. And we are going to change the name. To change the name for everything at once, we can go to modify, search and replace names, and we're going to search for _L_ and replace with _R_, and we're going to replace it. So that's just going to rename it for the knee on the other side. And now what we can do is we can select this knee control, and then our IK handle, which we don't have over here on this side, which we need. So let's create an IK handle really quickly. Skeleton, create IK handle. There we go. And now we should be able to pole vector constraint. All right. And let's just test it out to see if it moves. And it looks like it does. And there we go. Great.